Hey, hi everyone. In last video, we discussed about what is queue and on which principles queue is based and some standard operations for the queue. In this video, we are going to discuss about how can we create a queue into the Python, how can we add the elements to that queue, how can we remove the elements from that queue. So these are the two main important operations, which is the enqueue, inserting the element, and dequeue, which is removing the element. So apart from these two operations, I think so. For coding interviews, you won't be needed any else operation for the queue. Okay. So we'll just go through it. How can we do all these functionalities into the Python? So this is one of the simplest way to generate a queue, create a queue, use the queue, but that can be done only in the Python. Okay. So Python has a collections library where they have implemented the queue. So we can just directly use it. Create a queue. So our first step is completed. A queue is created. Okay. Now add the elements to the queue. Append. So I'm adding one from the right side. So I'm adding a two from the right side. So there is a one into the queue. There is a two into the queue. Let's run the problem. I'm going to print the details into the queue. Okay. So it should be one at first and two at second. Python queue.py. So you can see one at first, two at second. And as we have seen, the first in, first out. So element will be inserted from the right, which is append. One is added first, two is added second. So if we are removing the elements, which is a pop left. So append and pop left. This is a left side. So from the left side, we are going to pop the element. Okay. So if you just pop the element, print q dot pop left. That's all. And again print the q. So just pause the video and give a thought over what will be the elements into the queue after copying the uh, top element or the front element. So first of all, we have inserted one, then we have inserted two. So the queue contains one and two. Then we are popping the element from the queue, which is a pop left. So one is getting outside. So content will be only two. So let's run this. That's all. So these are the most important operations of the queue, which are we are going to use into the coding problems for the queue, and these are the only needed operations. So we can see this is a very easy. Okay. So I will tell you how can we use a double-ended queue also. So suppose we can use the same double-ended queue because this is a implementation of a double-ended queue only. Double-ended queue मतलब इस तरफ से भी ऐड करो, इस तरफ से भी ऐड करो, और दोनों तरफ से रिमूव भी कर सकते हो मतलब insert from any end and remove from any end. So suppose, so I have added from the right side one, and I have added from the left side. So you can see I have added from the right side, I have added from the left side, both side. Let's print this. So you can see, let me clear this. So element is added from the right side and then element is added from the left side. So you can see there is a 2 1. Okay. So if you want to remove from the both end, there is a method. So q dot pop, it will pop the element from the right side, and q dot pop left, it will pop the elements from the left side. Let's print the queue. Now queue should be empty. See, this is a very easy way to use the double-ended queue into the Python with some important operations, adding from both ends and remove from both ends. So that's all about the queue implementation into the Python. If you are having any doubts, just post on the comments on the video. Okay, that's all for the day. Bye.